This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so we are going to learn beat. What is beat? So beats basically are data shippers. Yeah, it collect the data and ship it the data to different stores, different storage. Okay, so beats is a free open platform and single purpose data shippers. They send the data from hundreds and thousands of machines and system to Logstash if you need to process, filter, else directly to Elasticsearch for the storage. Okay, so that's a beats. Look at this here. This is written in Golang. That means Golang is one of the programming language, you know, for that runtime is not required. It's inbuilt runtime, you have it. So that's the beauty about it. So it's like a cross-platform. Golang, this beats you can run in the Windows, Linux, Mac, BSD, anywhere, wherever you want. And it's lightweight, small, and very fast. It's consuming very little CPU and very little RAM actually. Okay, are you understanding? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the flow is very simple. We have discussed multiple times also. In the first sessions also, I might have discussed this one. So the beat will collect the data and send it to the Logstash for the processing, filtering and all. And then storage, indexing and storage will happen in Elasticsearch. And after that, a Kibana, from there, you can visualize, create alerts, explore the data, create alerts, create a dashboard, graphs, this, that. And now look at the arrows. Arrow is important. Okay, look at the arrow. Okay, so did you notice something here? All of you, did you notice something?
Yeah, from Kibana we can take data from
Yeah, so Kibana is reading the Elasticsearch. It's not like Kibana is having storage as such. No, Kibana is just a dashboard, static dashboard, which is reading the data from the Elasticsearch and then displaying on their board side. Okay, so please understand. So beat send the data to Logstash, parsing happens, filter happens, the one which I showed you, and then from Logstash to Elasticsearch. Elasticsearch is storage, remember. So Kibana opposite, it read the data from the Elasticsearch, just like I was reading using curl command just now, right? Same way. Kibana send the command. So yeah, there are different beats which you can install in a different kind of servers, and from the different beats, data will be shipped to the Logstash from parse, filter, and transform, and sent to Elasticsearch. Elasticsearch, from that you can filter, do whatever you want to. Okay, so there are different types of beats which we have. By the way, there are more than 7 types are available in the GitHub. I mean, open source product, right? Many developers are developing their own beats also. But these are the official bits which you can talk about. So we have a file bit, metric bit, packet bit, will-log bit, audit bit, heartbeat, and function bit. These are the official bits which we have. Now, what is a file bit? Simple way. Any files, whether it's a, any files which you want to read the data and then send it to the Elasticsearch or Logstash, you can use the file bit actually. Metric bit basically is for the metric. Metric means from the Windows and Linux, there's a matrix. Like which matrix? CPU matrix, RAM matrix, disk matrix, network matrix. Do you want to gather that one? So for that, you can use metric bit. Packet bit basically for the networking. Okay, so you want to monitor the network data, how much bytes exchange, this, that, and all stuff like that. So packet bits. Will-log bits for the reading the logs of the Windows logs, Windows events logs. You can use the win-log bit. By the way, do you know Windows events logs, right? Where exactly that is? But how do you find it out? All of you?
The Windows log.
Yes. How do you find it?
The event.
So
the event viewer.
Event viewer, right? You might have seen that, right? Event viewer. So this is the, if you want to read this data, you can use win-log bit. This is the one. Okay. So for this. So my system is being slow actually because of, see, all these are low. I'm not going to open up because my system will get stuck actually because of that. So this is the stuff. So this is the will-log bit. Audit bit is for the auditing the some of the audit data. Heartbeat, which basically, have you heard about synthetic monitoring sort of thing? Okay. Synthetic monitoring. Synthetic monitoring means, okay, I will check whether the heartbeat, whether server is up and running or not. This means IP address, ping the IP address, or maybe ping the some URL. Okay, URL and see the heartbeat, check the heartbeat and send it to, capture the data and send it to whatever the response you got it, like a 200, 400, 600, 500, not 600. 600 is not a event codes actually. So it's a 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x. Whatever the response you get it, you send it to the Logstash or Elasticsearch for the storage. And function bit is for the serverless. Serverless means Lambda and all, AWS Lambda. For that, you have a function bit. So these are the 7 bits which we have for the different purposes. Apart from that, also there are many other bits which you have, which you can download from the GitHub. I'll let you research on that. Okay, so look at this here. Wire data means network data, packet bits, log files, file bit, matrices of your system, Windows, Linux, metric bit, Windows events bit, logs, winlog bits. All this you enable it. You install this bit file in a different server based upon your requirement, and you tell to ship it to Elasticsearch directly to store it or Logstash. It's up to you. More or less, you know that most of the data is structured data. So until you have a great analytics requirement in place, you won't send it to Logstash. You will directly send to the Elasticsearch because it's not a custom data, it's structured data anyways. And then from the Elasticsearch, you can visualize through the Kibana.
So
Okay.
that parsing everything will be done in Logstash, or B2 will do that?
Parsing is not required for that, no? Because these are the structured data, like a CPU, RAM, or so sometimes you have non-structured data. For that you need a parsing, no? Just like I did just now, 5 minutes before. I did a parsing. No?
Okay. So directly we can ingest into the Elasticsearch.
Yeah, so some of the data is standard actually, like a CPU for the Linux machine or Windows machine. These are the Windows event is structured data. You don't have to do anything actually. Yeah, but parsing means it's not only parsing, understand that. Transformation also. So let's say you want to transform the data to something else, then you need a Logstash. Correct now?
Yeah.
Transform is you want to have some calculations on top of it. So in that case, you can have a Logstash. Okay, so winlog bit at a high level we understand. Winlog bit is a tool specifically designed for providing live stream of Windows event logs. Yes, so it can read events from the Windows event log channel, monitoring logons failure, USB storage devices uses, and installation of the new software programs, everything. The raw data collected by winlog bit is automatically sent to the Elasticsearch. That means when you install the winlog bit, automatically it's configured to send Elasticsearch at the 9200 port number. You can customize if you want it, and then index for the convenient future reference. Winlog bit acts as a security enhancement tool and makes it possible for the company to keep tabs on literally everything that is happening on its Windows power host. So remember that if you know the event log, event viewer, then probably you can understand the power of it, power of winlog bit. Because anything which you are doing on Windows, everything is registered at Windows event viewer, Windows events viewer, and you can monitor that. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can also use that for the RAM, CPU, disk, and events, reading, filtering, enhancing, and forwarding. You can very well do that. Now, metric bit. So metric bit basically any metric, okay, any metric. By the way, I have one video, okay, just remind me sometime about the observability. So I want you to understand, I want you to go through that video about the observability. Observability means you have to configure a setup where you can read the metrics, logs, events, and the last one, APM, traces, melt we call it, okay. So these 4 things you have to capture it. So now if you want to capture the matrices of any system like Linux, Windows, different tool like Apache, MySQL, this, that, and all. So you have to use this bit. Okay. So this bit is very global for the metric. Remember that the file bit. Okay. Anyways, I'll talk about so one by one. So this bit is for the getting the metrics. Okay. Any kind of metrics. So as the name apply, metric bit is used to collect matrices from server. Any server means Linux and Windows both it will work, and systems. It is a lightweight platform dedicated to sending system and service statics like file bit, which I have not discussed so far. Metric bits include modules to grab metrics from where operating system like Linux, Windows, and Mac plus Apache, MongoDB, MySQL, Nginx, and like that, hell lot of it. So now you say, Rajesh, what are the things you metric bit can collect? So what we should do, simply we should go to the Google, type here Elastic beats and metric beats module. Okay, and then you will get the list of supported things which you have. So look at this is the reference for documentation. And look at this here: ActiveMQ, Aerospike, Airflow, Apache, AWS, and a lot of the, you see that AWS services, and keep going. It's a pretty long list actually. Depends on what you want to monitor, you decide accordingly. Are you understanding, all of you?
So bits we need to install in our machine, then only it will capture the data, or?
Yes. You have to install the metric bit, configure it, showing that, hey, collect the Apache, collect the Docker, collect the Prometheus, collect the MySQL, collect the Tomcat, collect the Nginx. You have to tell that. How? That is the pending part.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is a start. So yes, a metric bit is being used for many matrices which you wanted. So metric bit is extremely lightweight and can be installed on a system without impacting system and application performance. As with all the bits, metric bit make it easy to create our own custom modules also. That means actually if you want to have a custom, if you have a software which is your software and you want to create a bits, modules, you want to add a modules to metric bit, you can do it very well. Okay, customization is possible. Next one is file bit. File bit, as name suggests, it can read any files or group of files and store in Elasticsearch or Logstash. Most of the time, you know what? If the file bit which you are monitoring, if you're monitoring structured file, that is well-known file, then you don't need to Logstash and all stuff like that. But sometimes you do that your own application monitoring, right? Your application is also generating some logs file, and you want to monitor that one. So in that case, you can use the file bit file. So yeah, depends on what you want to process. File bit is designed to read files from your system. It can be any systems as such. Okay, it is a particularly useful for system and application log files, but can be used for any text files that you'd like to index to Elasticsearch in some way. In this logging case, it helps analyze logs and files in efficient manner by reading from your various servers and VMs, then shipping to a central Logstash Elasticsearch instance. Additionally, FileBit eases the configuration process by including modules for grabbing common log file format from MySQL, Apache, Nginx, or more. That means you can also use the FileBit for getting the logs of the MySQL, Apache, Nginx, or other software also. So again, same concept we have here. If you want to see FileBit supports what kind of modules, you can search the same way which I showed you for the metric. Okay, so Apache, Nginx, and more. These modules reduce the FileBit configuration to single command. So this is a FileBit. By the way, in ELK setup first day, I use the FileBit one. Okay, packet bit. Again, as name suggests, network packets, it can read that. So real-time network packet analyzer bundles packet of traffic into transaction, which can be chart, can listen to ICMP, means ping, DNS, HTTP, Cassandra, MySQL, network request, Postgres, Redis, Rep, MongoDB, and Memcache. So many things it can be supported with a pocket bit. So packet bit is a lightweight network packet analyzer, monitor network protocol to enable users to keep a tab on network latency, error, response time, SLA performance, user access patterns, and more. So with packet bit, data is processed in real time, so users can understand and monitor how traffic is flowing through their network. Furthermore, the packet bits support multiple application layer protocol, including MySQL and HTTP. Audit bit perform a similar function on Linux platform, monitoring users and processes activity across your fleet. So if you want to monitor the user, what they are doing, what files they are modifying, which command they are running, everything. So basically, you can audit the users or processes. Users also what they are doing, and any processes also what they are doing. You can use this bit for auditing purpose. Audited event data is analyzed and sent in real time to Elasticsearch for monitoring the security of your environment. So this is the one. This is the hard bit. It's also very lightweight, very simple which will check that some of the ping operation, check the TCP address, HTTP address, and whatever the response code you get it will send and store it in the Elasticsearch for the process. So these are the bits which we have for in the bit section. Are you understanding all of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so now what I'll do, I'll install one of the bits quickly so you can understand this. So file date DevOps code. So go for it. So I'm looking for the file bit configuration example. So yeah, so this is the Logstash. This is also Logstash. All are Logstash example. So I'm looking for the file bit. Just a second, let me search for it. I did not get the results right. So here it is. And so let's install the file bit. One of the file bit I'm installing. So I'll go to my machine, which is here. Okay, go to OPT. You know what? I will wait a second. Exit. I'll become root. And file bit you can run user root also. That's not a problem. So go to OPT, and here I will download this file. Okay, this is a file bit. You can get it the location updated package from the official website also. That's not a primary things right now. So remember that in ELK setup, the most important one is file bit because it can read the file, right? So it can read the file, and here I'm going to extract it, and I did this. Now I'm going to configure it. So if you go to the file bit inside it, and here you have to modify this YAML file, configuration file, and this transforming and all, you can do that here. This is the executable which I want to run. So that's stuff. So what I'm going to do, modify this file bit, and here I'm saying enabling true, but you have to tell which file you're going to read it. So I need to have some file, right? So I need to have that file. So from where you can get the file? So the file is I'm downloading from here. Okay, this is the file. It's Logstash tutorial log4j and something. Some files are there, some sample files. So where to download? Let me copy it in this locations. Okay, I'm downloading sample file. Any files you can use it for the sake of. And tar-z xef here and pull it up. What is this? Okay, it's not tar, I think. And ganjip. Yep, correct. It was not tar. Here it is. So the location is opt. Remember that. Okay. So what I'm going to do? So this file, I am going to write it properly, the configurations of file bit, and I'm saying, hey, take the input from where? So take the input from a location which is opt and file. So take this file from the opt, this one, and where you should send? You should send to Logstash. This is the default part of the Logstash. Logstash is running. You see that here. It's Logstash is running. So in the Logstash, whatever I'm saying, take the data from what? I forgot that configurations also. In the Logstash, what I'm saying, I have not stated like a beats, take from the beats. Okay. So what I have to do, I have to clean this, cancel this, kill that Logstash, and I have to take the input from the beats also. So this file also you have to modify here, vi, and So here input is should be from the file which I was taking, but this time also I want to take it from the bits also. So one by one we'll do that. So here this is the file bit, and configuration for file bit is this one. Logstash, I want Logstash. So here input, output, and here so you have to set just Logstash DevOps pool. Just hold on. I need a sample code for it. So blog Logstash Elasticsearch. So here, just wait for a few seconds. See. So in the pipeline, you are going to say input from the beats. So put number, and here output should be to Logstash. So here I'm just copying this one. So I'm modifying this Logstash file. Look at this. So file is taken, and input I'm going to ask for take it from the beats. Okay, done. Now this is the beat configuration.
Config file, right?
What is that? Logstash
This
config.
one is Logstash config file.
Yeah. So here you are taking the input from the beats. Okay.
Okay.
And sending to where?
Rajesh, sorry, actually I missed it. In beats, there is one YML file, right? Beats.
Yeah. As of now, beats file, you have a YAML file which you need to configure. That's if you go for here. Here you have to set two things: input and output. Only that's all. Input and output in this file. So input is a file, output is a Logstash. In the Logstash, you have to accept input from here, and output you can decide where you want. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah.
And will
So
not
right now
run that bits one, means that YML file?
Yes.
Okay.
What is it?
Actually, yeah, a little bit confusion here. Okay. So in beats, input, we have given the file path where exactly the data is there.
Right.
Okay.
Bit
And
configuration I must show you. So
okay.
look at this. This is the bit. Take the input from this file, send it to the Logstash on 5044. Okay. From the Logstash, I'm saying, hey, please receive the input, accept the input 5044. At this port, please receive that whatever is being sent, and no filter, send it to the Logstash. Sorry, Elasticsearch.
Okay. So, but my concern is that how without execution, how it will understand this whatever we have written in YML file.
So we'll have to run that. No? We have to run that Logstash. I mean file bit.
File bit. Okay.
Yeah. So I modify this code: Logstash receiving, sending. No filtering right now I'm doing, and then yeah. So let me change this one here. Done. So save it. Now I'll go and change the beats. So beats, I have to change this guy, file.yaml, and here I have to say enabled. So first thing enabled, this is it's a false by default. Okay, so you have to make it true. True. And then which is the file? So the file is this is the system logs. I don't want the system logs. I want this one. Okay.
Yeah.
So copy and paste it. Now one more thing I have to tell. and that is output should be Logstash. So go down, input is done, and go down, output should be true Logstash. So here, modules, general, dashboard, Kibana, Elastic Cloud, output here to Elasticsearch. I will uncomment. I don't want to send to the. I'll comment it out. Okay, and here, and I commented Elasticsearch. Okay, and Logstash I will enable it here. Done. Understood?
Yeah.
So save it, and now let's run beats first. So I'm running the beats first. So beats first for that. So beats first for that. You're going to run. Just give the permissions. Done. And finally run this. And you know what? Before that, I should have run Logstash also. And okay, and insert. So I run the Logstash also. You can run in the background also actually, but right now it's not needed. And here it's running. And what file I Logstash log files I have. Okay, so just wait for a few seconds.
So you ran first Logstash.
You can run in the background also. That's not a problem.
Okay.
And see, there's some error. Error is failed. Now it's correct. So now it's reading that file. You see that all this file, these are all files from the Logstash, the sample file which I have. Okay, this is the file. And start it. And you see that here. See here, pipeline started. So everything is okay now. And now Logstash has processed that. It will process the Elasticsearch. And now I'm going to see here. Done. So see, sending the data. Now you want to see the data, so I'll have to open up a new console. So I can query the Logstash, right? So Elasticsearch. So go to this clear the screen, SSH root at the rate of 192.168.1.16 and Rajesh 123. Go to
So Beats
OPT.
send data to either Elasticsearch or Logstash.
No, it will send to Logstash first, and then from there Elasticsearch. Remember the flow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can directly send also. See here. This is the data. This is the data what you have. Okay. So now I'll see this data in the Elasticsearch. So how do I query? So I have a script already in place for Elasticsearch. So I want to see that list of indices. So how do I see that? I have opened some page, which should be here. And so this is a DSL. This is a CRUD. So I want to see the indices. So let's see these indices, how many indices you have. And first thing, go and copy, paste it, run. See indices, demos CSV. And now look at this, how many documents you got? This is the 4 documents. This is the older one actually. So I want to check that. This has not come so far. Just a second, let me check this. So Logstash, CD, Logstash, output I want to check. Okay, so output in the first pipeline, output to where? So output to demo CSV. So host, receiving, sending to demo CSV. So it should be correct. So index it should be. Now why is not coming? There's no error. So
yeah, Rajesh, already index was created again. You created again.
See, this is the problem. Fail to connect. Connection refused. Okay, this is a problem. Is not a configuration. It's a problem with 5004. So connection refused. So I'll see this, and here it's reading a file and sending all the files to. So reading a file is correct. Receiving the file is correct, no problem. So I'll do one thing, little bit of change. Just a second. It's a Logstash problem. So what I'm going to do, I am going to output. Just a second, hold on.
Rajesh, if the index, this demo CSV index was already created, right? Earlier.
It was created. Just hold on. I have a configuration issue. Just let me check this. One more time, let me check. Maybe it's my confusion. Because this should be okay. So I'll do one thing. I'll delete this CSV. I mean this indices and see that. I deleted.
Okay.
See that. Okay. Now I'll go and check this configurations. And one more time, I'll check this. Oh, file bit, it should be okay. Okay, there's a problem in the Logstash. Listen, hold on. So one more check I'm doing right now. So I'm checking this file bit.yaml, and here input is this file, that's correct, and output is, just one more time I'll check this. Have I missed something? So output is Logstash and localhost 504. That's correct. So one more time I'll check this. File bit options, input, enable true, path, that's correct. I'll go directly one more time checking that. Logstash output to host, correct. So there's no problem with this. So I'll start it. I'll check this one more time here. I'm doubting Logstash this file. Okay, first file. Okay, what I will do is correct filter, example, Logstash config pipeline. This is correct. Grok, Elasticsearch. So let me use this one. And that was also correct. Not sure why. So filter, disabling everything. And here, index name, I'm going to name it index, and that's for Raju. Okay, so this is the input, output, and done. So delete everything and done. And first I'm going to start this Logstash. Just wait for it. And after that, I'm going to start this bits. And finally, after a few seconds, okay, seems to be okay so far. And finally, there's no error in the bits also. Finally, I'm going to check this. Raju. No, it has not come. Just wait for it, few seconds. Starting on server this one. Just wait for it. Though there's no error, I'll just wait for a few seconds more. This is the beats. Oh, come on. I'll just go and check. And ch mode, I'll just touch this file, okay? Maybe it's considering it's already there or something like that. Flushing the, see there's some, touching this file, okay? Done. So there's no error. And there's no error. Okay, so I think this file is not being touched. That is the problem. So chmod 755 is something like this. Okay, I will just write last line vi end of this. Go to the end of this. And I will add some line here, some fake line. The new line and save it. Hopefully it should go. Seems to be now. And yep, got it. So now that what was the problem? You know, this file was not being read. I mean, that file bit thought like this file already I've read last time, so I'm not reading. So what I did, I end of this line, I went, I added 1 or 2 lines, and then you have it. Understood now?
Okay, so that means it is keeping track of the file, what was
Yeah.
changed.
So 100 lines were there. 100 lines were there. I added 2 more lines. That was the document.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the way you have to do that. So again, you have to try the different beats also. Metric beat you should try, win log beat you should try, and get it. All of you understood this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll give a rest to the session. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have one new topic and we'll get going. See you guys. Bye everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.